Okay, so I'm trying to do all the Children of Adam quests and get them all recorded. Currently, I'm on a quest where I had to go spy on one of the Children of Adam because she is apparently not being very nice to the leader, and he wanted me to go find out if she had anything against him. I found a note that said some nasty things about him. I had an option to go talk to her before I talk to the leader, and I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be talking into the mic for the rest of the video. I just wanted to catch people up. Alright, bye.
Sister Aubert.
You haven't done it yet, have you? Just, please, let me have the note, and I swear, we don't ever have to discuss this again. Our little secret. Please?
I might be inclined to help you if I heard the jangle of some caps.
Yeah, here. Everything I've got. So, you'll keep this secret? Let me have my note.
Don't worry. I'll tell him everything's above board. Here, take this and destroy it.
Oh, Adam above. Thank you. Thank you.
Look, no matter what I do, you're not safe here. You need to leave. Now.
Shit, you're right. Shit. Just, give me a little time before you say anything, all right? Please.
Hello? Hello? Play CVR? What do you mean you can't do live streaming? Is it because you don't have a system? I'm not going to be talking much because I am actually really focused on the story. I finally got to the Children of Adam, which are my favorite faction, but only in-game. In real life, they're absolutely crazy. Hey, Jonathan. So, you'll see a lot of me reloading real quick, so you know. You'll see a lot of me reloading because I'm trying to get the whole story. So, sorry if that's annoying.
Glory to Adam, my child. Did you need something?
I wanted to talk to you about Sister Aubert.
Yes. Tell me, what did you find?
What's gonna happen to her?
I suppose that all depends on what you found, child. But only a fool would allow a potentially deadly wound to fester. Now, are you going to tell me what you unearthed?
I found this note. Here.
Let me see. I knew it. You've done well in bringing this to me. I will send men to collect our good sister. Here, for your loyalty. Know that your dedication to Adam will not soon be forgotten.
Whoa. Yes. It's beautiful. I'm putting that on. You said you're hard. You turned black and blue. My videos are garbage, but I appreciate you liking them nonetheless. Oh, that's great. I have exhaust pipes coming out of my head. Is there any way to make this light a little bit dimmer? Nope. Nope. Perfect. Yes.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Adam's favored child graces my presence. Is there something I can do for you?
Any other work you need done?
At the moment, no. Perhaps some of the other children might have need of your services. Now, unless you require something else.
How is the play, Jonathan?
Would you mind answering a couple questions for me?
How could I refuse one so devoted to our family? What do you wish to know?
What happened to this missionary?
A foul atrocity. Our good brother Andrews had decided to brave the fog and attempt to bring Adam's light to that ghastly town, and remind the heathens of their trespasses. From what I hear, he'd barely spoken a word before they cut him down in cold blood, for nothing more than his devotion. Beasts.
Oh, you're doing rehearsals. Well, you look great, man. I wish I could be there to support you in person.
What can you tell me about division?
Adam's greatest gift. Locked inside us all are billions of invisible worlds, waiting only to be touched by his glow, in order to be born anew through division. During the Great War, it was granted to many, though they certainly didn't realize it. But today it is often a slow process, taking years of exposure in order to be realized. We are all here to spend our lives seeking the promise of division, however long it may take. Now, did you have another question?
Jonathan, since you're online watching, how is the, how does it look? Does it look super grainy? Is it decent? It's not going to be perfect. I need to know how the sound is and how the look is. Can you hear the game and me talking, or do they cut each other out?
How is it you came to this place?
We were guided here many years ago, after our exile from Far Harbor. The first of us, my predecessor, Martin, and I, had come north at the behest of Adam's great prophet, Confessor Cromwell, from a small refuge in the capital wastes. When we arrived on the island, we found a few souls.
Okay, so it's normal grainy that I'm used to. I can't do anything to fix it, unfortunately. But as long as you can hear everything good, I guess that's good. You should watch. Oh wait, I already sent you that video.
is receptive.
So, did you watch my other video that I sent you? Because if so, then I don't have to explain who these guys are.
To Adam's message. Anna, the Archimist, was formerly Far Harbor's doctor before she found the light. But most, they thought us a menace. We were chased from the town, driven into the wilds, barely escaped with our lives. Some of us were never the same. It was only thanks to the grace of Adam that we survived, and finally found a place that we could call home.
Didn't have anything else for the moment.
Adam keep you.
You did not know.
I quake before Adam's majesty.
Have you dispensed Adam's judgment to Sister Gwyneth?
I won't do it.
This is not a suggestion. You're acting on behalf of Adam's divine will. You should be honored. Now get it done.
I move tomorrow. I leave tomorrow. My Fallout videos will stop for a while, unfortunately, because I won't have the game right as I'm getting to my favorite part in the Fallout 4. Oh well. I don't need luck. I just need safe driving, and then I'll be fine. But thank you. First world problems, can't play the video game you want to do. So you did see my other video then? Are you watching it with captions? because the reason why the last video I sent you is actually somewhat good quality is because of the captions. So you don't have to, but if you're gonna watch it, I would watch it with that. Cool. Yeah, all right. And I haven't seen Resident Evil 7. Last Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 5 for PS3.
Adam, watch over you.
Thank you, sister. Annotations. What's that? Oh, yeah, they do. I just don't know how. This is all... I'm learning all this. It was just... I was like, well, I wanted to make a very long video somewhat amusing. And plus, I find it's my favorite part of the game. That's why I took the time to write that. So, yeah, I was up for all night doing that. My brother... Corbin, he thought it was really funny, but it was just for fun. I kind of did it for myself. Excuse me.
Through.
Surprise contact. Engaging.
I hate these things. Yep, I died.
Now, stand down. Running on the routines.
If you are listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once. The architecture you're seeing is data. My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off. First things first. The blue blocks you're standing on are called code blocks. Some of them can be repurposed. See if you can grab one of the lighter colored blocks. Use them to fill in any gaps along the path for your indexers to cross. First things first. The blue blocks you're standing on are called code blocks. Some of them can be repurposed. See if you can grab one of the lighter colored blocks. Use them to fill in any gaps along the path for your indexers to cross. Good. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot. Good. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot. Good. Now you just need to create a path to the data with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work. The system has been alerted to your presence. Now things will get hairier. You'll need to deploy defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures. The system's sentries will do everything they can to stop your indexers from returning to the access point with the data. Once the indexers have retrieved the data, they need to return to the access point with it. You just need to make sure your indexers get back safely to the access point with the data. Make sure the indexers
Warning.
have a safe
Unauthorized
path back
indexing
to the
detected
access
in
point.
long-term storage. System alert. Data missing from long-term storage. System alert.
Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data. Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data.
Warning. Data breach detected.
Make sure the indexers have a safe path back to the access point. Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data.
Warning. Unauthorized indexing detected in long-term storage.
Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data. Make sure the indexers
System
have a
alert.
safe path
Data
back
missing
to
from
the
long-term
access
storage.
point.
System alert.
Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data. You just need to make sure your indexers get back safely to the access point with the data. You just need to make sure your indexers get back safely to the access point with the data.